The Forgotten Sanctum. Part 22. The black flame writhed, alive, as if hungering for what it had been promised. The first to step forward was a gaunt man with eyes hollowed from countless nights of despair. In his hand, he clutched a folded photograph, the edges worn smooth from years of touch. A woman's smile stared back at him, his wife, long dead, whose memory had been his anchor through every horror. His lips quivered as he whispered her name. Then, with a cry torn from his soul, he cast the photo into the flame. It did not burn. It screamed. The image twisted, shriveled, and was consumed by shadows. The man collapsed, sobbing, not out of grief for her death, but for the erasure of her memory. The sanctum had stolen her from him completely. His mind reached for her face, her voice, and found nothing. Only emptiness. The next survivor trembled, clutching a locket. Inside lay a lock of his child's hair. He couldn't do it. His hands shook violently, but the shadows pressed closer, their whispers rising into deafening roars. "Give it up! Give it up!" His scream echoed through the chamber as he hurled the locket into the fire. The black flame devoured it greedily, and in an instant, the child's laughter, the memory of their tiny hands, their warmth, all vanished from him as though it had never existed. He fell to the ground, clutching his head, howling like an animal. One by one, the survivors offered their most precious memories, love letters, keepsakes, whispered prayers. Each sacrifice stripped them hollow, leaving their eyes duller, their faces paler, their hearts emptier. With every offering, the figure of shifting anguish grew clearer, sharper, stronger, its chains rattling with new power, its shadow spreading like oil across the sanctum floor. At last, only one survivor remained. Unlike the others, she clutched nothing. She had nothing left, no keepsake, no memento, no token of love or loss. The sanctum's flame hissed impatiently, demanding. Her hands trembled as she realized her sacrifice would not be of an object. It would have to be of herself. She pressed her palm to her chest, whispering the name of the person she once was, and breathed it into the flame. The black fire erupted, swallowing her identity whole. She staggered back, her eyes hollow. She was alive, but no longer herself. The sanctum roared in triumph,